Okay, everybody, we have three piles in front of us. We have, well, three groups in front of us. We have group number one, the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Group number two, we have the Everyday Witch Tarot deck. And group number three, we have the Tarot deck of the Divine. Today's question that we are asking is, how is the remainder of October of 2021 looking? This is not a timeless reading. This is focusing on October of 2021. So if you like to take take your time to look at which group you would want to meditate, pause the video, whatever you would like. Like I said again, this is group number one, group number two, and group number three. So let's get ready to dive in, and I will see everyone at group number one. Today's question that we are asking is, what's happening in the month of October of 2021? As I mentioned in the intro of the video, this is not a timeless reading. This is focusing on October of 2021. So let's see if we can get kind of a close-up or a microscope, will you, of the rest of October of 2021. We're also going to follow up with some oracle cards. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Swords, and then we have the Five of Pentacles, group number one. All right, with these cards right here, I'm seeing some things. The way that I'm seeing is, it is forward movement if you look at how all the cards are going. So the way that I'm perceiving is you are moving forward and leaving things behind. If you look at the Five of Pentacles, it's always been said that it's kind of when you're out in the cold, or, you know, when you're just, you know, you're on the outside looking in. So what I feel with this group number one is, and like I said, with the way that the cards are depicting, I'm sensing that everyone is moving to the right, which means you're moving in a new direction, group number one. With Six of Swords, you are going forward, and you're no longer looking at the things that serve you anymore. With the Knight of Cups, you're coming in with a new cup of, you know, I said maybe inspiration or whatever it is. When it's on the horse, that means it's coming in pretty fast. You know, with the knights, they're coming in and they're saving the day. And that's kind of interesting that when you have the knight and then you have the Six of Swords. And sometimes when I feel like, if you think about when you watch the old shows with the knights and the kings and the queens, and what they have in their hand, they had a sword in their hand to come in and defend and to cut down whatever was going on. So that's why I said with group number one, you are cutting down things that no longer serve you, and you are moving forward. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more cards of tarot. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so let's look at the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups. With the Five of Wands, we know that we always say that wands are building things. But when we look at the Five of Wands with here, it's like as if you're kind of, like I said, you're defending, you are fighting your way through, you are continuing, you're moving forward. With the Queen of Cups, you have progressed from the Knight of Cups energy to the Queen of Cups energy, which means that you are in the right direction of moving forward. That means that you have gone out of the Knight of Cups energy with this coming in, and you are finally, you know, you're resting, you're understanding, you are in awe of what you have filled in your cup with the Queen of Cups energy. So that's a great job so far, group number one, with your energy, that you're moving forward and you have progressed so far. So in the month of October, that's what I'm seeing with you, group number one. Now let's follow up with the Oracle of the Fairies. The Oracle of the Fairies. Let's see what the fairies have to say, group number one, about the remainder of October of 2021. All right. I tell you, I love these oracle cards, but boy, they can be sometimes hard to shuffle. No, we don't want those. Let's see here. Shuffling. I'm going to take this one right here. Come here. I saw you. Come here. Thank you. All right. We have Journey. And we have shuffling. We'll take this one right here. Look in a book. And I think we should get one more from the Oracle. We'll take this one. It's very top, because it's the top one. Magical Blessings. Okay, now we have Journey. from the Oracle of the Fairies, and it says it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes and pack your passport now. So that reiterates what I was saying with you moving forward and moving in a new direction, whether you are physically moving to a new location or if it's just like you're moving to a new location with life and experiences and things like that nature. We have look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. This is kind of like a metaphorical thing. Well, not necessarily metaphorical, because sometimes answers can come in various forms. A lot of time with me, answers come with me in music, because I listen to music all the time. I love music. So sometimes if I'm trying to find an answer to something, a song will come on and be like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. So with group number one, that could be the same thing with you. If you like to read and everything, or newspapers, or whatever it is you like to read, the answers that you could be looking for could be right in front of you in a book. Okay? Then we have magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So this is what I'm saying right here is with the journey that you're taking, you are leveling up. You are going forward with what you have to do, and you can help others with your forward movement with the magical blessings. Okay, group number one. All right, let's go with the Oracle of the Unicorns, because that's like my next favorite Oracle deck. All right. Let's go with the Oracle of the Unicorns, because I feel like, with it being October, I feel like, it's mystical. So that's why I like my fairies and my unicorns cards. All right. Let's see here. All right. So let's see what the unicorns have to say. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna take these: action, discernment, trust, and healer. Okay. All right, group number one. I hope you can see all your cards, but I'm going to hold them up to the camera. We have healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities and stay true to your path as a healer. Okay, so that really reiterates the card of magical blessings when it says whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So that's the same thing. It's telling you that what you're doing and moving in the right direction, you can be an inspiration to someone, and that can be healing for someone. And when they see you doing good, it makes them say, hey, I can do that too. It's not like as if someone is copying you, but it's giving someone inspiration and hope. All right. Then we have action. Now's the perfect time to act. Take inspired action toward your dreams. Move forward with confidence. Okay, that's what it was saying right here with journey. So journey and action is reaffirming, right? Same thing right here. Moving forward, having the confidence. You're on a journey. Okay, group number one. So that's reiterating that. Discernment. All is not what it seems, so stay true to your knowing and keep your dreams a secret. Well, this is saying right here, while you're moving forward, that if there's things that you don't necessarily want to know, keep it to yourself. Or if you're going to tell someone, use discernment into what you are doing. Everyone isn't for you. We're living in a time that it happens. It's sad but true, but at the same time interesting. That's what it said with the trust card. Leap into the unknown, have faith, and move forward. Again, moving forward. So you have the discernment, but you're trusting in the process as well. So all this is telling you, group number one, that what you're doing for the rest of the remainder of October, probably going into November, December, that you are progressing and you are moving forward into the right direction, and trust in what the actions and the journey and what you are doing. Okay, group number one. All right, let's go with the let's see what let's do the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I'm so sorry for clearing my throat. I apologize. This change of weather, we're going from summer and then just like hitting fall like bloom. It just gets me every year. All right, group number one. So let's see the Psychic Tarot. Let's see what it's saying. Well, that was fast. Okay, it is saying right here, financial material changes. Disconnect and boredom. Okay. Now, I'm going to get one more card. Okay. Thank you. And we have power. All right. Now, if you look right here where it says financial and material changes, with the progressions that you are making, like I said, the Five of Pentacles and things like that, with the financial and material changes, with you moving and progressing forward, you are making changes of things that you're doing financially, material changes. You're upgrading, okay? However way it's upgrading, this is going in the right direction. So if you look how this card is depicted, what is it doing? It's going in this direction as well. So if you look, you're like, wow, okay, I am going in the right direction. All right, discontent and boredom. You were aggravated. I will use the word aggravated, or like you said, discontent and bored with the way that you were doing things, and you don't no longer want to go back to those things, and that's why you're moving forward. Okay, group number one. Also, you had the power card, and that's telling you that you have the strength and you have the willpower to keep going and to keep moving forward. And that's why I was saying that you have the trust with the power and the action and the journey, because you are moving in the right direction, and keep striving and keep going with what you're doing, because you are doing it right. Okay, group number one. All right, let's get one more oracle deck, and this is going to be from the 7 energies, because life is all about energy, and that's the great energy is what's all around us and what keeps everything going. So all right, group number one, oracle of the 7 energies. Let's see what we have for group number one for the remainder of October. Okay, we have bearing fruit. Okay. Okay, we have it is what it is, because it's on the top, so we're going to take that one. All right. Too many. Just need one more, please. We'll take this one right here because it's peeking out at me. All right, and we have close encounters. All right, so we have bearing fruit. It is what it is, and close encounters. All right, bearing fruit. That's when we say that when you are moving forward and taking the action, that you are bearing new fruit. Like I'm saying, when you're like a tree, you're uprooting and moving, and you're able to bear fruit. You're going into the right direction. Like I keep reiterating, direction, direction, direction. You're moving forward. Close encounters. Close encounters right here, just saying that the people that you will encounter, that's why I was saying have discernment. Right here, just saying that the close encounters of the people that you have, they can be positive, but you just got to trust the process and trust whom you have around positive people and moving with your confidence. Okay, then you have it is what it is, and we know that that's a frame of mind. Some people take it negatively, some people take it positively. I look at it this way: if the situation is like you're going away from what was, and you're moving, and you're like, you know what, that's what it was, that's what it is with back then. There, I'm moving forward, and I'm not going to sit here and worry with things of the past anymore. So that's how I'm going to live, and you're moving in the right direction, group number one. So I love the forward movement that you are making, and that everything is working in your favor. And this is telling you to trust in the process and don't fear for the month of October. And I do feel that this will probably progress into the month of November as well. Like when the end of year changes and things are going on, I feel like everything's always fresh and new and regenerating with the new seasons coming in, group number one. So with that being said, I loved your reading, group number one. I hope you enjoyed me delivering this message to you. And I will see y'all another day. Now on to group number 2. Bye. Okay, group number 2. You chose the Everyday Witch Tarot deck, and the reading the reading that we're doing today is how's your October 2021 going? Like I mentioned in the introduction of this video, this is not a timeless reading. This is focusing on October of 2021. We're just going to see, how is everything going, progressing. I look at it for the rest of this month into November as well. So let's go ahead and dive in and find out how October 2021 is looking. All right. Okay. Like I said, no reversals will be read with this reading. Okay, we have these 2 cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles and we have the Moon. So let's see how many more cards. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to take this one. We have the Three of Swords. And let's get one more. Okay, I guess that's the one that wants to be seen because it fell right on that one. Okay, all right. So let's see what it is. Is the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So, all right. Group number 2. This is how your October is going, or will be going, progressing. So let's look right here. The Three of Swords. I feel that at a point in time you were dealing with some, we'll say like some heartbreak, some aching of the heart. 'Cause if you look at your journal, you got the ink spilt on the bed, and you got, my goodness, 3 daggers and a heart box of candy. So if that's not saying, look, I'm not feeling the love right now, nothing is. Okay, so you were in some heartbreak. Group number 2. It could have been anything. It could have been a relationship, a friendship, a job, whatever it is that caused you some woe in your heart. All right. But what happened is you went to that Ace of Pentacles energy and you're like, you know what? I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to get some gain. That's why I always say with Pentacles, I look at it as not only money, but it can be knowledge. It can be love, whatever it is with Pentacles. Okay. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to, progress and move forward. All right. And I know I might say that a lot with progress and move forward. I know I do, but that's just the mantra, progression, moving forward. All right, like you have the moon right here. Now with the moon card, looking at this one, it's kind of like how the Wizard of Oz, you see flying through the air. And if you look right here, I'm trying to see. I think the cat is a little bit big, a little bit bigger than the other cat in the reflection. But I see like how you're flying over through the night, like you do a lot of moon magic and everything like that. I like to do a lot of moon magic as well. I don't know, something about the moon I love because it's calming and soothing to me, and I love staring at the moon. So I feel that right here, it's like you got over this Three of Swords energy and you're going to a calm state, okay? Because if you look right here at the Ten of Pentacles, that means that you have done everything that you have. You've got a lot of gain. You're happy at what you have gained from this Three of Swords energy. So I feel that group number 2, you were in that, them songs that you hear on the radio and you're singing with them and you're like, you know what, I'm going to get out of that energy and I'm going to put myself in a happier place and build my pentacles back up. Like I said, whether with new friendships, new relationships, money, job, however it is that you're moving over. And that's why I said with that moon card that I feel that you're out with the with the moon, it grows. So that's why I said that you're growing. That's how you growed from the, let's say that correctly, matured. We'll use the word matured from the Three of Swords energy into the Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay. All right, group number 2. Let's go to the Oracle of the Fairies deck and see what they have to say about your month, group number 2 of October of 2021. All right. Like I told group number 1, I love this deck, but boy, it's hard to shuffle. All right. Now, this is interesting. Okay, group number 2. You got the same cards, and you saw me shuffle, that you got, and I'm going to pick one more card, get one more card that was in group number 1. So if you want to, you can take a gander at group number 1. You don't have to. I always say sometimes when you get cards, it's like the same, check it out because it might be a message in there for you. I just need one more. Oh, that's too many cards. That's too many. Hold on. Ay. Alright. That's still too many. Sorry, group number 2. Apparently, the fairies have a lot to say for the month of October of 2021. We're going to take this one right here. Yes. Temptation. Okay. Alright. Look in a book. Whatever you question right now, you'll find the answer in the book. The word you seek, the word you find will bring insight you seek. Okay. So like I had told group number 1 with this book with this card right here, that sometimes like myself, I find my answers in music because I love music. I listen to music all day long. I just love it. Okay. That sometimes when you might have a question, you can find an answer, oddly enough, in a book, in a song, and it just comes to you like, wow, I was just thinking about that, and that's the answer. So with group number 2, if there might have been something that 3 of Swords energy, and you might say, you know what, I want to look this up and see this and feel better, you can. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Like I told group number 1, this could be like a physical move, or this could be like an emotional move. And I'm thinking with right here with when I'm feeling right here with the 3 of Swords, I feel like this is an emotional move, because the fact that you're out of that 3 of Swords energy and you went into that 10 of Pentacles energy. So I do feel that's what it is. It's like an energy move, not like a physical. Now, I mean, it could be a physical move, because with the 3 of Swords, if your heart were broken in a relationship and you're moving out, then that could be a physical move as well. But, I'm just throwing out all different kinds of scenarios. All right. Then you have temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? The fairy says you can have the power to overcome temptation wherever it's guys. Okay, so interesting when it said this right here with temptation, and this may sound crazy, but you see how you got the 3 of Swords in the box of chocolates? Now, I love sweets, okay? So this might be like this, like a little side note for someone out there. It won't pertain to everyone. That if you got some eating habits on some things, like I love cookies. I love sweets. Well, I do love sweets, but I don't love sweets. But anyway, when I get a taste for them, I have to eat them, and then after a while, I won't eat them anymore. But that's like the temptation is telling you to watch out, that you can do it, but just do it in moderation. Don't be tempted, because you can lead to being unhealthy choices, okay? Or if it's not that, whatever temptations that it might have with things like that, just be careful, okay? All right, group number 2. Now let's follow up with the Oracle of the Unicorns. All right. Alrighty. All right. Okay, we have magic. We got that magic. Sorry, I told you it's music with me. Song will pop in my head. That song that Robin Thicke, Magic. That was a song. Yeah, that was it. Okay. I might not be able to sing, but I love music. Just putting that out there, group number 2. I have a feeling right now someone's like, oh, wow. Okay, those notes. Okay. All right, we have cycles. Okay, and then I'm getting ready to get into that. I just need one more for group number 2, please, unicorns. That's too many cards. Okay. And passion. All right, now it says for magic, make a wish, believe in miracles, and magic surrounds you. Okay, so that's why I was saying right here with this moon magic, and I do like a lot of things with moons, because I like the moon and like to do a lot of my work and everything, charge and everything during the moon, during the moon cycles, which is coming right here next. So it says believe in the magic that surrounds you. Okay, so like how they have the wand right here in their hand, that's that magic that's working. That's because when you move out of here, you go into your pentacles. So believe in the magic. All right, then we have cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body and tune into the moon's magic. And what I say right here, you got the moon. You got the moon magic. So this is reiterating that you're going through cycles and you're going through changes. You were in that 3 of Swords energy, and now you have progressed into the Pentacles. You went through the cycles of the emotions, and that's why now you're in the 10 of Pentacles. And it says passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. And so this is what it's saying right here. How I said that you were in a low vibration when you were in that 3 of Swords energy. But now you got that gumption and what you want, and that passion and that drive. You're like, I'm going to go. And that's what that 10 of Pentacles energy is saying. So you got that passion, that drive back. All right, group number 2. All right, let's now move into the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Let's see what we have with this one. Oh no. Like I said, that's why I don't read reversals. So if it comes out, I'm sorry. There's no reversals, so don't worry. Okay, we're going to take these right here. We have spiritual union, fulfillment of wishes, and the heart chakra. Green, green, green. All right, what did we just say? What was the main thing that we were talking about? You had 3 of Swords energy, and you had 3 daggers stabbing a heart-shaped box of candy. All right, so what this is saying right here is spiritual union. This is saying that you are becoming one with yourself as well spiritually. Or it could be that you, when you had, we're in this, whatever this hurt here, leaving behind. And you can be pentaclizing. You're now going into that 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, with Pentacles, I always look at it could be love, money, whatever it is. Okay. So you could have a real spiritual union. That this right here was just cottage cheese. And this right here is a cheesecake, you know, kind of spiritual connection that you have right now. Fulfillment of wishes. And that's what we were saying right here with the magic card, okay? That your wishes are being fulfilled, all right? That you are, like I said, you're going through the cycles, and that's what the 10 of Pentacles, fulfillment of wishes. Heart chakra, because your heart was damaged, it was hurt, you just all kinds messed up. So it's saying with that heart chakra, it's reiterating that you're moving forward and that your heart will be healed, okay? And if you look at a green, I feel like that green, what you have when you see fresh green, things are growing. Things are going what? Through cycles, moon magic, because when the moon comes and the people, when they do the farming, they have the farmer's almanac and they're using the moon to grow their crops and plant the crops and harvest the crops. That's what everything is. So that's what your heart is doing. It's going through the cycles. It went through emotions. And that's how I got into the 10 of Pentacles energy. Okay, group number 2. All right, now let's go to the cycles. Oh gosh, the Oracle of the 7 energies. Wow. Okay, Oracle deck. One of those days, not a bad day, just like you get tongue tied and you're like, wow, I can't get my words right. Okay, we have a tall tale. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. We have, again, it is what it, now I swear, these cards came out in group number 1. These two right here, it is what it is in Close Encounters. Okay, so let's get into a tall tale. A tall tale, I feel like it goes with the 3 of Swords. That's why I was saying that someone will be telling you lies, distruth, whatever the word you want to look for. But we're not here anymore, okay? We're coming out of that. It is what it is. Like I said, it came out in group number 1. So you might want to take a gander at group number 1. It is what it is, the mantra. Some people find it positive. Some people find it negative, like I told group number 1. When you look at different ways it is, it's like it's saying, you know what? That is what it was, okay? I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm done with that. So like with Close Encounters, I look at with the spiritual union for this one right here, because now you're probably getting that new spiritual union, that new spiritual connection that you needed. Okay, group number 2. So that's what I feel that is. It's that your heart was hurt, your heart was broken, but you have gone through the month of October, so you'll get that 10 of Pentacles, and that you will have your heart healing, and that it'll grow, and that you have some spiritual union coming. Okay, group number 2. All right, that is it for your reading for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed delivering this message to you. Now, on to group number 3. Group number 3, my last but not least group of this reading. We're looking into October, the remainder of October 21 to see what's going on. This is not a timeless reading. This is focusing on October of 2021. Okay, people? All right, so like I said, we chose the Tarot of the Divine Tarot deck. So let's dive in. We're asking the question, like I said, what's going on for the remainder of October? Like I said, this is not a timeless reading, so this only pertains to the rest of this month. All right, but I feel that the energy will still go into November, so it's not going to just stop, you know. Groups 1 and 2 had a real good positive reading. So let's just take these cards right here. Okay, we have Judgment, we have the Empress, we have 2 of Swords, and then we have 8 of Wands. Okay, so right here, group number 3, my last but not least group, Judgment. Okay, what was going on with you? I feel like as if with these two cards right here, the judgment, you were being judged for things. Okay, this may not pertain, but I feel like this is you're being judged for things. You could be judging yourself, others could be judging you, so on and so forth. Okay, and that's why you were holding your guard up, just like this. You look at the Two of Swords energy. You see how this is right here. When you're being judged and when you're being talked about, you put your shields up, you put your guards up, you put that fire around you. You're like, you know what? No, no, no. I don't trust you. I don't, because you don't like, who wants to be judged? It's like one thing, especially when it's like their own personal opinion. Sometimes their personal opinion can hurt you more than anything, and it's a wrong opinion because, it's like, I didn't ask you for it, but apparently you just feel compelled to tell me, group number, like, okay, group number 3, that's how I feel with this. Now, with that Two of Swords energy, with the Eight of Wands energy, we all know that wands is about building and progression. But if you see right here, this bird has a twig that is on, a wand that is on fire, and the other wands are coming down towards them. With this right here, I feel like, it was a battle. Okay, because with that fire, but you're persevering, because it's kind of like, if you look right here, and it's interesting, you have this fire surrounding the Two of Swords, and you have that same fire with that Eight of Wands. So how I feel is that you were just like steaming and boiling and everything, and like you have things coming at you and fire and everything. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to keep going. I feel like this wand right here was caught on fire by the Two of Swords. So this is kind of like that middle right here. But then you went into this Empress energy right here. With this Empress energy, I feel that you overcome all that obstacle. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move the camera like that. All the obstacles that you had, and that you progressed into that. And now that's the great thing about progression, is that when you're in a low place and you feel like you're being judged, but then finally, like, you know what, I'm going to fly above that. I'm going to be like the phoenix above the ashes, and I'm going to persevere regardless. All right, so that's what that Empress energy is. All right, let's move to the Oracle of the Fairies Oracle deck, and let's see what the fairies have to say. All right. Okay. We have moderation, hope, and flourish. All right. So with moderation, we have, is there something you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthfully, although the fairies say a little bit of fancy is fine. I think moderation came out in group number 1 as well. But what group number 3 is saying this is that, I like to say right here that it could have been that someone might have been judging you about how you eat or how you look and something like that. And that hurts too, because like, you think you're looking fine and fantastic, and someone's judging you saying, oh no, you don't, but it's like this, it's telling you that, okay, I might not be eating the right thing. And, I can, I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for you if I decide to, exercise and work out, okay? And, that I can still enjoy the stuff that I want to enjoy, and I'm not, on this earth to please you, people please you, with their judgment, all right? That's where the hope comes in. Hope is always there even when you can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation to a positive one. That's why I was saying right here that if that judgment that you were getting, if it had to do something with your weight, your looks, or whatever, that sometimes that can make a positive move. Like for myself, okay, I was, on the heftier side, heftier side. But, it's kind of like one of them things, people talk about your weight, and things kind of get you down. And so you're like, you know what? But if I lose weight, I'm going to lose it for myself. I'm not going to lose it for someone else. If I look good, I want to look good for myself. So sometimes you have to take that negative, more deeper than that, of course, but you turn that negative into a positive situation. And now I'm at a good weight where I'm like, I'm happy with, hey, I'm happy with what, I look now. I look good before. I look and I feel better now, but I did it for myself. Okay, and that's why I feel what that hope is right here with between the Eight of Wands and the Empress card right here. And that's why it says with flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of life. are those of others. And that's what I'm saying with the moderation, with the judgment, and all these cards you have right here. It's telling you to learn from the experience, okay? That, you know what? Okay, I learned. I understand it's for my better good, but won't let a person, dictate to me, the reason why. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it for myself, and if I don't want to be judged, I'm not being judged, I don't like being judged for no reason if I especially didn't, desire your opinion. Okay. All right. Group number 3. So let's go with the Oracle of the Unicorns. We have leadership. We have possibility. And we have healer. I think healer came out another pile as well. All right, but leadership, it says step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. So that's why I said the Empress comes in right here, that you were being judged, but you had your shields up, but you're progressing, you move forward, and now you're in that Empress energy, which is like a leadership energy to me, okay? Because if you look, it's both glowing, they both have on green. So that's inspiring and empowering others. Possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. And that's why I'm saying right here that you're rising above with the Empress. The Empress has some power too, emperor, empresses, kings, queens, all those things. So you're just letting you know, and it's reiterating that you have unlimited potential and you can go above the possibilities of whatever you want to do. Then you have healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities and stay true to the path as a healer. Okay. So it is saying right here that you have healed. So this is saying, okay, if it was for weight or whatever it could be, I'm just speaking for experience when it comes with me, that you can probably, help others on the path of what they can do to, eat healthy and so on and so forth. So it's kind of like you're sharing the wealth of knowledge that you have obtained. And that's what it was saying right here when it said hope, turn a negative situation into a positive one. Okay, group number 3. All right, let's move to the Psychic Tarot deck. All right, I'm not using that one. Let's see here. All right, we have third eye chakra. Okay. Whoa. We have wisdom. Okay. And we need one more. That was this one right here. And memories of love. Okay. So we have memories of love, third eye chakra, and wisdom. Okay. What this is saying with the memories of love, it's like, okay, I was being judged. I had my defenses up, but still remember that there are people who love me for me being me. Okay. And that's what helps you persevere to that Empress energy, that for every one person that speaks negative of you, you got 10 people who think positive of you. Okay. So don't think that the world is the world is a very interesting place. Trust me, I feel the same way about things too. But you have to remember that memories of love, that people love you regardless. Okay. If you got people judging you and you got your choice, remember that there is someone, there are people out there that love you. All right. Third eye chakra. We know that with the third eye chakra, that's when everything is opening up and you're spiritually, you're receiving messages. You are just wisdom. Okay. So that wisdom and that third eye chakra is just reiterating that you are learning and that you are progressing and that you've gotten wisdom and that you've grown from whatever you are learning now. All right. Okay. Group number 3, we're coming down to the oracles of the 7 energies. All right. Let's see what the oracles of the 7 energies have to say about group number 3 and remainder of October of 2021. Let's see here. So group number 3, hold on. We have opening to discovery. Okay, that was those 2 right here. We have wish upon a star and beyond the ordinary. Okay, so opening to discovery, third eye chakra. Okay, that's what the third eye chakra is all about, opening to discovery. Okay, beyond the ordinary. That's how I look at the colors, to the purples. You see the purples right here? This is all connected. Because when you have your third eye chakra open, you look at things in a brand new, beyond the ordinary perspective, okay? You don't see things how you used to. You're like, oh, I get it now. This is why this, and I feel so fresh and new of the way of thinking. With Wish Upon a Star, I look at the same pose as your Empress energy. If you look, it's pretty much the same. All right, so this is giving me Empress energy. Wish Upon a Star is giving me Empress energy of saying, you know what? I have been judged and it hurt me, but I'm going to persevere and I'm going to make my wishes and I'm going to have my chakras open. I'm going to be wise and I'm going to have what? I got love behind me. I got hope behind me. I can flourish. I can keep going because the possibilities are endless. All right, group number 3. So that's what I'm saying. Don't let people judging you get you down. And I know it's a hard thing to do because we are in a judgmental society. And that's how I am too, because sometimes I judge myself. And as people are like, wait, how you judge yourself? It's easy to judge yourself when you think, look this way or this way and the other. Or if you've heard it multiple times and you start judging your own self, group number 3. So we have to learn together that judgment is not the best way of doing things, and we have to come and persevere above that. So group number 3, I'm coming to the end of your reading, and I have really enjoyed it. I think we got a lot out of the time that I spent with y'all today. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed delivering this reading to you, and I will see y'all another day. Bye.